Have you ever noticed how cats seem to have a sixth sense when it comes to choosing who they want to be around? Sometimes they completely ignore someone who's full of good intentions and go straight to the person who didn't even try to get their attention. Why does that happen? In today's video, we're diving into one of the most fascinating behaviors of our feline friends. Why do cats like certain people and avoid others? What is it that they pick up on that we don't? Let's explore together the top 5 reasons why a cat might be drawn to someone, and how you can become that special person in your cat's life. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfy with your kitty nearby, and join us as we explore the surprising world of feline behavior. Calm energy and behavior. Have you ever noticed how cats tend to gravitate toward calm people? Those who speak softly and move slowly? That's no coincidence. Cats are incredibly sensitive to their surroundings, especially to the energy of the people around them. They pick up on much more than we realize. A study on feline behavior showed that cats can recognize and respond to human emotions, especially when those emotions are expressed subtly and consistently. They pay attention to tone of voice, body language, and even the emotional state of the person nearby. People who are loud, overly animated, or approach too quickly can come across as threatening. To a cat, that kind of behavior signals potential danger. In the wild, sudden movements often mean a predator is near. On the other hand, people who are calm, speak gently, move slowly and respectfully, and give the cat space. Those are the ones who make cats feel safe. Another study found that cats associate calm individuals with positive experiences like comfort, predictability, and a lack of threat. This builds trust and increases the chances that the cat will approach on its own terms. This also explains why many cats are drawn to older people. Their slower pace, softer voice, and steady presence create the perfect environment for a cat to feel relaxed and secure. Here's a practical tip. If you want to earn a cat's trust, sit quietly, avoid staring directly at them, and just be present. Let the cat come to you in their own time. Respect for the cat's space. One of the most powerful and simple ways to win a cat's heart is by respecting their space. Cats love to observe, analyze, and most importantly, decide for themselves when and how they want to interact. That's exactly why they tend to approach people who don't force contact. You know that guest who comes over and immediately tries to pick up the cat, pet it, and talk in a high-pitched voice? Yeah, for the cat, that can feel invasive. They might walk away, hide, or even stay wary for days. On the other hand, the cat might go straight to the person who barely looked at them, who just sat quietly on the couch without making a fuss. That happened because that person respected the cat's time and space. Remember, cats like to feel in control of the situation. When someone watches them from a distance without invading their territory, they feel safe enough to approach. It's like the cat is saying, "This person gets me." So if you want to build a real bond with a cat, keep this in mind. Less is more. Give them space, wait for the right moment, and let them come to you. When they do, it'll be because they truly want to, and that makes the connection even more special. Recognition of routines and voices. Cats are expert observers. They pay attention to everything: schedules, household sounds, smells, and especially the people who are part of their daily routine. That's exactly why they form such strong bonds with those who are consistently present, even if that presence is quiet. Have you noticed how your cat seems to know exactly when you wake up, when you head to the kitchen, or when you get home from work? That's because they recognize patterns. Cats feel safer when they know what to expect, and people with stable routines become a source of comfort and predictability. But here's something that might surprise you. Cats also recognize their human's voice. In a scientific experiment, researchers played recordings of different voices: the owner speaking to the cat, the owner speaking to someone else, and a stranger's voice. The cats reacted much more strongly when they heard their owner speaking directly to them, showing behaviors like turning their ears toward the sound, dilating their pupils, and moving around the room. When they heard a stranger's voice, or even their owner talking to someone else, their reaction was much more subdued. This shows that cats not only recognize the voice of the person they live with, but they also know when they're being spoken to directly. And more than that, they choose when and how to respond, reinforcing the idea that cats are independent, but deeply aware. So, if you talk to your cat every day, even if it seems like they're not paying attention, keep doing it. They're listening, recognizing you, and slowly strengthening their bond with you. And if you maintain a calm, predictable routine, even better. It helps your cat feel safe and connected to you. Association with positive experiences. Cats have excellent memories, especially when it comes to remembering who treats them well. They're observant and intelligent, and they quickly learn to associate people with pleasant experiences or not so pleasant ones. If you're the kind of person who offers treats, gives affection at the right moment, plays gently, or is simply there when the cat needs comfort, you can be sure the cat will remember that. And more than remember, they'll start seeking you out because they associate you with something good. This kind of association is a lot like what we experience. Think about someone who always greets you with a smile and makes you feel good. Naturally, you'll want to be around that person, right? It's the same with cats. They gravitate toward those who make them feel safe, respected, and happy. And the most interesting part is that it doesn't have to be anything big. Sometimes it's just the fact that you're always there, sitting in the same spot, speaking in a calm voice, offering a treat now and then. Over time, the cat builds an emotional connection with you, and that connection is based on trust. If you want to strengthen your relationship with a cat, think about how you can be a positive presence in their life. You don't need to overdo the treats or force affection. Just be there, with kindness and consistency. In time, they'll come to you. And when they do, it'll be because they truly like you. Compatible personality. And finally, we come to a reason that might be the most subtle, but also the most beautiful. Personality compatibility. Just like us, cats have unique temperaments. Some are playful, others more reserved. Some love being held, while others prefer to simply be nearby in silence. And interestingly, they tend to gravitate toward people who match their personality. It's like there's a quiet harmony between the cat and that person. Sometimes it's not the one who talks to them the most, or the one who gives the most treats. It's simply someone they feel good around. Someone who respects their pace, understands their signals, and shares a similar energy. This connection goes beyond behavior. It's an emotional affinity, built through respect, silence, and presence. And when a cat chooses you for this reason, it's because they truly see you as part of their world. See how cats have their own unique way of choosing who they want to connect with? They're not swayed by appearances or persistence. They feel, observe, and choose with their hearts. And when they choose you, it's because they genuinely trust you. If you've ever had the experience of being chosen by a cat, you know how special that is. And if you haven't yet, now you know the path. Respect, calm, presence, and affection in just the right amount. Now tell us in the comments. Have you ever had a cat that seemed to understand you with just a look? Or one that only bonded with one person in the house? We'd love to hear your stories. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming content about the wonderful world of pets. Here, we speak from the heart, and with lots of love for our four-legged companions. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.